every single lead y'all
Exactly.
have connected me with has been a quality lead. When you do these videos, the people who click, they're doing it because they've connected with you. If anyone's debating on whether or not they should hire you guys to do the additional part of calling the leads, that is a no-brainer. You set everything up, you've done everything you said you were going to do, and I'm thrilled with the results.
Imagine booking 3 in-person listing appointments in just 2 days with qualified homeowners who need to sell without calling any leads, let alone no quality ones, being at the mercy of the Sphere, referrals, and the craziest part is Lindsay's achieved this in what brokers traditionally call a slow market. So without further ado, let's dive right in.
Hey everyone, it's just Johnny here from Realcomm Consulting. Today, I'm excited to have one of our recent successful clients, Lindsay, who was able to go from, using leads online before, inconsistent deal flow, to actually generating 3 in-person appointments in the space of 2 days, which is awesome. With these homeowners, not just any homeowners who are like crazy timelines, they're actually looking to sell in the next 1 to 2 months as well. So Lindsay's joined me today, and we can discuss how it's kind of been. And yeah, thanks for coming on, Lindsay. How you doing?
I'm doing well, thanks.
Awesome. Glad you're here. I guess just before I dive into things real quick, obviously I know you're in Gainesville, Florida. I guess for anyone kind of watching, could you tell us a little about yourself, experience,
Sure.
how's the real estate journey kind of been for you?
Absolutely. So I live in Gainesville, Florida. It's North Central Florida. It's 90 minutes north of Mickey Mouse and Walt Disney World. Most people kind of know
What people
where that
gotta know.
is. I grew up in Florida, moved to Gainesville for college because it's where the University of Florida is. Go Gators.
Yeah.
And I got into real estate 7 years ago. So I started right at the tail end of 2017 and have just really, really had a great journey with it. Because I lived in Gainesville for a while, had a big sphere of people that I already knew, but have never really until, recently when I met you guys, branched out into any kind of online advertising or anything like that. So it's been good.
Yeah. And obviously being in it for 7 years, you kind of came in it just before that COVID spike, and then you've probably seen like loads of the up and downs, right? In those 7 years.
For sure. I mean, markets are always changing, but one thing I always like to think when it comes to a market, like markets aren't bad. There's either a buyer's market or there's a seller's market. And people are transacting no matter what the market is. There's just ways to be more strategic about it. But yes, there's definitely been like the COVID insanity and now kind of the recovery and the correction from that. So conversations are a little bit tougher these days, but as long as you have your people's back, they
There's everything comes in like swings and like momentums, right? What it's like one side, then it's the other. So same with like life in general, right? I guess for you with obviously, but before joining us, you were mainly getting most of your deals, leads. You said you haven't really done much of the marketing side of things. It mainly been Sphere, referral, word of mouth.
100%. I never paid to do any kind of online advertising. I had a YouTube channel, but I never did any kind of ads because I'm not techie, as both you and Ollie can attest to after working with me. Like, I'm not techie, and I'm not going to become techie.
You have the camera presence though, so it's all that matters.
Right. Like, well, and that's the whole thing in this business, because as real estate professionals, we kind of have to be a jack of all trades. Like, if you're a solo agent, you are everything from the CEO to the janitor. Like, you're putting in the open house signs and you're signing the big deals and you're going to closing day and you're doing all the things. And at some point when you get into this business, you have to delegate so that you can stay in your lane of expertise. What am I really good at? I need to do more of that and less of the stuff I'm fumbling through and don't understand that's taking me away from what my gifts are.
Yeah, exactly. And even if you are like good at everything, like that's the same thing. Like I think a common thing a lot of us fall into, whether you're in your business, you're an entrepreneur yourself, it's like you want to do everything yourself just to kind of make sure you perfect it. You could we're all control freaks, right? But then it's like when you kind of let go, it's like, oh, there is someone out there who can save me time and kind of help me. Because then that for you, I guess, bringing you a lot more time back, you can put that back into your clients, into your sphere, into your transactions, and you'd be like, whoo, we don't have to worry about all that stuff no more, right?
Exactly. Yes, without question. And everybody has the same 24 hours in a day. I have the same 24 hours as Warren Buffett, as anybody else on the street corner. And so being able to have that leverage to, again, use my time wisely, not only to free up time to do the things I want to do in my business, but why am I doing this business? It's because I'm married and I have 2 little kids and I'm doing it for them. So it's really what y'all have done for me is to free up the time to allow me to be a great wife and a great mom.
Wow.
That's what I want.
Wow. That's incredible to hear. Because I guess like since that's kind of happened, with YouTube, obviously we'll go into some of the changes we've made. Has it felt like you've had just like, hours of kind of been going back into your day? Is that kind of how it's felt?
Oh, absolutely. Especially, with the fact that you handle the calling and the scheduling and that kind of stuff. I mean, that is the game changer because
Yeah.
then again, what I'm really good at is when someone raises their hand and says, I want to do something in real estate. And then I get
Hmm.
on the phone with them and talk to them about that, meet with them, show them their options, take them into the real estate transaction. What I'm not really great at is in the midst of trying to do that in a day, funneling calls and leads and setting up advertising. And then it's like it gets
Yeah.
all lost in the shuffle. But you literally like
Oh,
the expression, what is it like? You set them up, I knock them down. Like it's a really beautiful
yeah.
connection.
Yeah. It's like a relay race. Like we pass the
Yes,
baton, right?
pass me
And
the
you do.
baton. I'm ready, but don't make me run that first part.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. We've got like the first three runners, and you're just like that last runner,
Yeah,
pretty
I'll take
much.
it
'Cause
to the finish line. Just set them up, I'll knock them down.
yeah, pretty much. You've been doing well so far, and I know there's more appointments to come. And I guess like obviously, with the calls as well, that's something we've actually switched to recently. Not the fact that like well, obviously with YouTube leads, they are the highest quality, but still, like I said, when you're a realtor, you're a real estate agent, you want to be focused on the higher leverage things. And like since we have been calling people for you, not only like I think it's crazy in like the last 2 days we've actually booked three in-person appointments, which is insane. And these people are like the people we called. They were actually looking to sell in the next 1 to 2 months. So yeah, I actually I can't wait to actually see how those appointments go. Right, because with you as well, like with these appointments, like most of the people we booked in, they are obviously looking to move soon. And like when you were using the conversations yourself, could you see like a difference, like with the leads online? Could you see like with the YouTube, they were more likely to transact. They actually had more intent because they're
Oh,
seeing you on camera, right?
absolutely. Well, and I think, and this is why I love doing YouTube and why I encourage so many agents to do YouTube, which is, because it's always, I'm not good on camera. I don't like how I look, this or that or whatever. It's like, well, I'm
Yeah,
sorry. Like, are you going to meet them in person someday? Because they're going to figure it out. Right. So that's
yeah,
the first thing
yeah,
is like, just be you. And then the point is that when you do these videos, the people who click and sign up or, go to call, they're doing it because they've connected with you. Either they feel like you're
exactly.
their style or they like the way you talk or whatever it is. So that's the first thing is when you're doing it through YouTube, people already feel like they have a connection to you. And if someone watches an ad of mine and is like, oh, her voice is horrible, I can't stand her, they're not going to click. And that's great because we are
Yeah,
probably going to want to work together. So, I mean, that's
exactly.
the first thing. And then what y'all have set up, which again, I don't even pretend to understand what y'all are doing. I just know it's working really, really well. But when people are
Yeah,
calling,
it's
like,
insanely complicated, right?
yeah, great. And I don't ever want to know. Never tell me. I don't care because it's working and just keep doing it. But, it gives it that additional qualification of like, okay, yes, they've raised their hand and they've clicked, but now you guys have taken it that step further, qualified it further before it ever comes to me. So there's like so much
Yeah.
legwork that's just taken out. And I think that's why I never wanted to do advertising or pay for leads or any of that because I was like, A, I don't know how it works. I'm probably just gonna be like lighting my money on fire.
Mm,
And I don't want to get 1,000 leads and none of them are worth anything. Like every single lead y'all
exactly.
have connected me with has been a quality lead, local who wants to do some kind of transaction.
That's awesome. Yeah, because there's so many ways you can spend money in real estate, right? You can like buy leads online. You can run like some generic Facebook, Google ads, and then oftentimes you can get lots of leads. But when you don't have like the support, it becomes like okay, you get the leads through, but how do you qualify them? How do you follow up? And it's just like a never ending process, right? The crazy thing, Lindsay, because like it's been like blowing up this week. I don't know how like you even said like there's so many appointments going through that you might have to like ramp things down, right? Because normally at this point we would look to scale things up, but you have so many appointments. I don't know how you're going to handle
I know, I'm kind of like, wait, no, don't scale it up.
it. Yeah, yeah, it's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
It's not the worst problem in the world, right? And I'm really looking forward to moving things in the future, because especially now we're coming into a time where real estate is picking up again. After the summer months, things inevitably do so down during that time as well, and people are actually transacting again. So when you have like the right system, when it's profitable, and it's done right, you can, like I said, you can reach these people like regardless of what happening. So yeah, I'm super excited. We'll keep crushing it, booking some more appointments. Hopefully you you have enough space in your calendar to go to these in persons, but
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be okay. I guess the only thing I kind of wanted to finish off with, unless you had anything else, kind of just like imagining if like another realtor, someone else watching this right now, if they were kind of on the fence, about booking a call first of all, or even speaking with me about the program, about running the YouTube ads to attract quality sellers. But what would you kind of say to them? No wrong answers here.
For sure. Well, and the point is I was that agent. I was so on the fence about it because, I mean, quite honestly, I get texts and emails and direct messages several times a week from people who were like, saw your YouTube channel, let's help. But for whatever reason, like again, I just aligned with what you guys do. And I would say to anybody who's on the fence that like Realcomm, like you guys are the real deal. You set everything up. You have met every promise. You've done everything you said you were going to do. And I am truly pleasantly surprised and I'm thrilled with the results.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that a lot. And that's testament to your work too, because I know you were initially calling the leads, and I know like I said, you've got to finish the race. So it's like when you have the partner who is like experienced, they know what they're doing, it becomes a slam dunk most of the time, because if we're doing 80-90% of the work, we can't obviously replace your smiles on camera, right? But if we're doing most of the work, and then all we need you to do is finish it off, it becomes unreasonable like why it wouldn't actually work.
Yeah, I mean, it's worth every penny, and if anyone's debating on whether or not they should hire you guys to do the additional part of calling the leads, that is a no-brainer. Let them call your leads, because they will call them a million times faster, better than you ever will. It just yeah, that's just a no-brainer. Like I don't know why anybody would not allow you guys to do that, because you're so good at it.
Oh, well, I appreciate it a lot, and I know you're gonna kill it in these appointments, so I'm looking forward to it. For everyone watching here, thanks for tuning in, and thank you to Lindsay for letting me walk through everything today. And if you're watching this, you're interested, you like Lindsay's story here, and you're interested in working together, or even have any questions about what we do, then if you were to book in a call in the description below. On the call, we can do like a deep dive to your specific situation, your market, see what custom game plan we can actually whip up for you. And if it kind of aligns, we can talk through that. But yeah, thanks for watching, and talk soon.